Yeah, I think the worst thing a teacher can do is to try to impose a personal standard of aesthetic beauty onto a student. I have students that do screamo, that do Persian classical, that do gospel, that do rock, that are on Broadway, and it's not my job to tell them if I like what they're doing or not. Part of being an artist is having a point of view. It's my job to make sure that they can do what they want to do healthily, and that their voice is free so that they can express themselves in the way that they want. So it's not my job to tell them you need to sound like this any more than it is to tell you how to dress, or it's that's your personal choice.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to expand further on that? Like, what's the bigger vision of your AAproach singing courses?
Well, basically, I believe that we're designed to sing. For the last 10 years, I've been doing a lot of research on anatomy and esoteric disciplines around the world, from stuff as well known as yoga to practices of Sufism to the lifestyle habits of people in Burkina Faso. And basically what it's all led me to, I kept trying to find the trick or the secret. And what I kept finding was that we're meant to sing. And by that, what I mean is all of the techniques that I was discovering were just ways of getting people to do what they were supposed to be doing naturally in the first place. But we fall out of it. Things like postural alignment. We have at least in this country, we have the wrong idea of what it means to sit or stand up straight. We think it means stiff and rigid, and we hold ourselves tight, and we compress our spine, and that restricts our diaphragm, it restricts our rib cage, and before we know it, everything we need to sing internally becomes weaker, and people say, oh, I just have a weak voice. And you do, but not by nature. You have a weak voice because you're living a lifestyle that's making it weaker. So what I try to do is teach my students how to tap into the natural reflexes and mechanisms of their body to reveal the voice that they were supposed to always have. So it's kind of like being reborn as a natural singer, in a sense, when you learn how the people that we see as these natural vocalists, they're not born with parts that you don't have, but they have habits that you don't have. Whether it's by nature or whether someone told them, they're doing something different than what you're doing. And sometimes it's instinctive, so it seems natural, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. So that's really what AAproach is about, teaching you how to use your body, because unfortunately we don't give an instruction manual, but I kind of try to provide a resource, a human instruction manual to help you guide your body.